Hello students, how are you all and how your studies going on? Stay home and take care, okay? So today we will have our science class. Let's start. Open your book. It's chapter 8, Air and Water, which we learn today. In our previous class, I already started the chapter. Actually, in our previous class, I discussed about what is atmosphere and the layers of atmosphere. And here in the chapter, we will learn about the atmosphere, the importance of air, composition of air, properties of air, water, and different ways to separate impurities from water. So, you know that we can't live without air. Air is very important for us. And our planet Earth supports life only because of air and water. And our Earth is the only planet, in the solar system which supports life. So, firstly, what is atmosphere? We already learned it. What is atmosphere? The layer of air that surrounds the Earth is called as atmosphere. There are 5 layers of atmosphere. And I'm telling you again, there are 5 layers of atmosphere. The layers of atmospheres are, first of all, troposphere, then stratosphere, then mesosphere, then thermosphere, then exosphere. Okay. So, troposphere is the lowest layer above the earth. Lowest layer above the earth is troposphere. Lowest layer of the earth's surface. All weather changes takes place here. Stratosphere is the second layer. The aircrafts fly in this region, and the ozone layer present here protects the earth from harmful UV rays of the sun. So, in the stratosphere, is the second layer, and here the ozone layer exists. And then mesosphere and thermosphere are the third and fourth layer of the atmosphere. And exosphere is the outermost layer of the earth, which gradually merges with the space. Now, what is the importance of air? Air is the, actually without air, we can't exist. So, air supports life. Life means the plants, animals, and other organisms. And the ozone layer present in the atmosphere protects our earth from the harmful UV rays of the sun. Disruption of atmospheric balance by human activities leads to many environmental problems. We can see also as environmental hazards like global warming, air contamination, that is air pollution actually, ozone belt destruction or depletion of ozone layer, and the acid rain. Such harmful effects takes place due to rapid development of industries in the last 2 centuries. As we make our life comfortable, then these harms also takes place. These harms which affect us, our lives. Now I'll tell you about the composition of air. Okay, air comprises of a mixture of gases. It has 78% of nitrogen, which does not support burning, and the 21% oxygen, which is essential for all living beings. It is essential for burning. Oxygen is essential for burning. You can see here the diagram, the composition of air. And so, the remaining part is 1%, 78% nitrogen, 1% oxygen and remaining 1% is other gases like argon. Argon is used for making light bulbs and fluorescent tubes which we used in our daily life. Air also contains carbon dioxide which is required by plants for what? Yes, for photosynthesis. There are other gases like hydrogen, helium, xenon, etc. Besides the mixture of gases, air contains water vapor and dust particles in it. And smoke too. Okay. So, what we learned that air contains 78% of nitrogen, 21% of oxygen and 1% carbon dioxide and other gases like, what are the other gases? Carbon dioxide and hydrogen, argon, etc. Okay. And nitrogen, so here we just see that nitrogen is the major component of air followed by oxygen. And apart from these gases, air also contains what? Water vapor, dust and smoke. How can we, you can see that how the dust particles, air contains dust particles. If when you close all the doors and windows of a room in your home or school on a sunny day, the room should be dark. Now open the door or a window facing the sun in such a way that it allows sunlight to enter the room only through a slit. Now you can observe some tiny shining particles moving in the beam of sunlight. These are the dust particles present in the air. You can see it in the picture. Here you can see the dust particles in the air which comes through the window. You can do it in your own and see it. Okay. And you know, the air pressure decreases as we move away from the Earth's surface. The air becomes thinner and people have difficulty in breathing. It is for these reasons that the aircraft cabins are specially pressurized to keep the air pressure same as near the ground to avoid problems in breathing. However, if the air pressure decreases due to some mechanical failure, oxygen mask is provided in the aircrafts to assist in breathing. You know, whenever whenever actually any person climb over the mountain, then they must have the oxygen with them. As the air pressure, air become thinner and oxygen also decreases. And now is the properties of air. That means the characteristics of air. The three main properties of air are: air occupies space. Number one, air occupies space. Number two, air has weight. And number three, air exerts pressure. So, three properties of air are: air occupies space, air has weight, and air exerts pressure. First point is air occupies space. When air is blown in an object, the object increases in its size. For example, when you blow a balloon, it increases in size. And when a rubber tube is filled with air, the tube inflates, while if we puncture that, Due to loss of air, the tube deflates. When a tire puncture takes place, such thing is happen. Okay. So, it is the air that occupies space in the tire or in a rubber tube. There is an activity which you can do. It is an experiment. It is an experiment which you can do in your own. Here, the objective of the experiment is to show air occupies space. And the materials needed here, a funnel, an empty bottle. Here is a funnel, an empty bottle, sellotape and water. Steps are: put the funnel in the empty bottle. Put the funnel in the empty bottle. Seal it with the sellotape. Seal with the sellotape. Now pour water into the funnel. So what is the observation? When you observe, you can see at first the water does not flow in. Water does not flow in. We see bubbles in the water in the funnel, which shows the presence of air in the empty bottle, which stops the water to flow in. Now invert the bottle. The water does not come out of the bottle. Now here next property of air is air has weight. Air is matter and thus it occupies space as well as has weight. We can better understand this property once we read the following activity. What is the activity now? The objective of the activity is to show air has weight. So what materials we needed here? A scale, 2 balloons and some threads. And steps: hang the scale on a hook by tying a thread in the center so as to make it like a weighing scale. Tie a thread in the center. And inflate one balloon and tie the inflated balloon on one end of the scale. And on the other end, tie the deflated balloon. What is the observation? The scale on the inflated balloon side goes down, indicating that the air has weight. And deflating balloon, as it is light, it shows that the air has weight, and in the deflated balloon, as there is no air, it has no weight. Next characteristics of air is air exerts pressure. The air exerts pressure on all the things around in all the directions. Like when a glass filled with water is made inverted, tightly holding the cardboard against the rim of the glass, on removing the hand from the cardboard, the water will not fall. It is the pressure of air that is exerted on the cardboard, which is more than the pressure exerted by water inside the glass. Now here is the activity to show it. Okay. You can see the activity here is the objective of the activity is to show air exerts pressure. Materials needed: a small bowl and a small bowl here and a balloon. What are the steps? Hold the bowl in your hand. Hold the bowl in your hand and put the balloon in it. Then blow air into the balloon till the balloon fits into the bowl. Now take your hands away and leave the bowl. What you can observe? You can observe that you are able to lift the bowl with the balloon. When you take your hands away, then you can see that you are able to lift the bowl with the balloon. This shows that the air exerts pressure. The pressure, as the air exerts pressure, the bowl fits into the balloon. Okay, this is the observation. So we the characteristics or properties of air, we see that here number one, air occupies space, air has weight, and air exerts pressure. And these three properties we can experience with some experiments which I already told you. So this much for today's class. In our next class, I will tell you about the water. Okay. So you all stay safe and till our next class. Bye.